So a lot of churches, pastors, first ladies, deacon, doctor, reverends, church secretaries, these people, especially the ones that's in charge of like the building funds and all that stuff like that, are going to start getting indicted very soon. The feds ain't playing with y'all. All this money that's been misappropriated over the last 10 to 20 years, the feds is chasing all them pennies. Okay? Half pennies, silver dollars, they want them all. Okay? It's a lot of people, a lot of churches and stuff in my town that are currently being reviewed. And there's even famous people that are even being reviewed for how the inner workings of their church and organizations work. Because first of all, people don't understand churches are nonprofit organizations. So it's hard to dictate what funds are going in and out of these churches. If you think about it, you're all are putting money into a jar, what is the thing called? A basket every Sunday, right? And aside from if you put it in an envelope with your little member number on it or whatever, there's really no way to verify that that's what you were paying. The best way for you to give to the church is to, after service, go to the church secretary, stand in front of her, give her the money, let her count it out, and let her write you a receipt. But unfortunately, most people don't do that. They just put it in the basket because that's what they were taught to do. So there is no real way of monitoring what's going into that church. And therefore, money's being misappropriated and being laundered through a lot of churches. Okay? So a pastor potentially partying with people who he shouldn't have been partying and backdooring people legitimately is the least of the worries of some of these people, because that same pastor who y'all was shunning, oh, he shouldn't have been doing this and he shouldn't have been swallowed. Well, that's the least of the shit he was out here doing. If that was all he was doing, he'd probably be able to sneak into heaven through the back door. But that's not all that he was doing, because people like him come from areas that have been doing shit for years. These people got secret kids. These people got secret separate families. These people are addicts of all kind of stuff you wouldn't believe. Okay? And it's the same couple of little states, but I'm going to name them out. Virginia, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, Milwaukee, Washington. I could go on, but those are the central ones. North Carolina, those are the central ones. Okay? These pastors are a part of a syndicate that do shit to women and children you'd never believe. They legitimately sell their family members. They do the weirdest stuff. And when you find out what these pastors been doing, especially them famous ones, you're going to have to sit down with God and rethink your whole religion.